Before I start the video, I need to address that this video is my first video and it's gonna be as bad a quality as the man who ran Doom on a potato. And while I load this world up, this is not my first time playing Terraria. I've been playing Terraria since 2024. I'm not that experienced, uh, though it is a bit laggy because I'm using a slightly older laptop. Well, I hope you people watching enjoy the video. So now that I've loaded into the world, I'm gonna do the basics. Chop a tree, go caving, get loot. Now I'm going to be shaking trees because later in the game, well, not later in the game, like more early game, if you have food, it's quite useful to use if you're in a bad situation and you need to run, because food in Terraria gives you a like a full buff, which makes you faster. Now as you can see, I'm now going caving. Though later in the video, I'm gonna find some very useful stuff in this cave and possibly come back to it. So I'd found a chest with climbing claws in it, which is pretty good, because later in the game you can make master ninja armor. Though that'll probably be in like a later video, because this is a separate part video, so I'm not gonna do a full run in one big video. I'm gonna do it in several parts. And I found another chest. This one has a spear in it. So if you're wondering what the cat chime is, it was added in 1.4.5. Basically, when you equip it, it gives you a different hit sound. So as I descend into the caves, I'm gonna find that useful thing that I told you about like a couple of minutes ago. And as you can see just there, I had the bar statue effect, which means there's a desert house nearby. And that's the useful thing I was telling you about. So now I'm searching for the desert house. And haha, look, I found the desert house. And the bar statue, which the bar statue gives you +5 defense when you're near it. And an extractinator, which an extractinator can be pretty useful early game for getting ores. And I also got a snake flute, which basically summons a rope in the form of a snake. It's useful for traversing the world as well. And now I'm eventually going to head back to base with a recall potion. I haven't actually started on any building yet, though progressively as we go on later in the video, I'm still not going to have a lot about. So I'll probably do some more building in the next video, for example part 2 or part 3. So yeah, as you see, I'm starting to work on a house, and I conveniently had enough lead for an anvil. Now later, I'm planning to go mining in those, planning to go exploring or mining in one of the other caves I find. Yeah, I plan to make a house with a slight, which is slightly elevated in the air, since at nights a monster spawned, as most of you Terraria players know. It would be useful since mob jump height isn't that high. It depends on the mob. For example, a slime, it could jump maybe 6 blocks in the air. A zombie could probably jump the same. Still doesn't make any sense to me. How can a jump? How can a zombie jump the same amount of blocks as a slime? Well, of course, one is slightly taller, but still, doesn't really make much sense. So as I gather more and more wood, uh, Terraria fact here, you can give a copper short sword to a slime to turn it into a NPC. But you're probably wondering how you're going to make the Zenith later in the game. But you can just mine copper and make another short sword. It's not that hard, to be honest. Copper's one of the most common things that will spawn in your world. Rarer than a slime spawning. As soon as you touch a cave, you'll see copper. So yeah, this is like a start off to the NPC housing, though progressively in the game I'm going to set up pylons, which are really useful for traversing your world. So yeah, as you can see, I was trying to look for slime to give it a copper short sword. As I had mentioned, if you give a slime a copper short sword, you can turn it into an NPC. So slime NPCs aren't exactly normal NPCs. Yes, you can interact with them, but you can't trade with them, or they can't give you any advice. So slime NPCs fall under the pet category, which means they can move in with NPCs that are interactable or able to trade with. Basically, it's just a second resident in the house. Basically, a roommate. So, something that's always really annoyed me is that when you have a platform and you're placing walls and you're using the auto placement feature, it can sometimes go out of the tiles. Like the tiles can sometimes go out of the house that you're making if it has platforms underneath it, which really gets on my nerves. Oh yeah, also I found a slime with a 1 gold in it. I'm gonna lose that later in the video because I have very bad survival skills. If I were alone in a rainforest, I'd probably die in like the first 10 minutes. I mean, to be honest, who wouldn't? Just realistically, I'd probably die before then. Though to be honest, I hope you really are enjoying my commentary. I hope you people like my videos and I plan to post more content after this. My posting schedule would probably be maybe once or twice every couple of days, so don't expect uploads from me too fast, though I will upload on a good schedule, unlike most YouTubers. So yeah, this storage that I'm placing up here, it's temporary. I plan to make a storage room when I get a house in the cave biome. I do that in most of my runs because the cave biome is free for doing quite a lot of stuff. I like to keep my surface biomes more intact than terraform them. I just like keeping them quite clean. Now I'm not a hippie and I do not wear protect the planet t-shirts. I just like keeping the floors looking good because I like the terraria forest. I don't know why I did this with the snake float thing. I got bored and I was testing it out because I've only got it like once or twice in a playthrough. So yeah, now I plan to go fill out the map in the top corner. Though I'm being a bit of a dumb, and I know I have the snake float in my inventory, though I still proceed to try mine out a bit in the hill and try use the climbing claws to climb on it. Slowly traversing the world, and as it becomes night, it starts to get more and more annoying to traverse the world. See, probably in a later video I plan to try find a pyramid, and possibly after that the shimmer, because you can shimmer a flying carpet into pharaoh robes, or a sandstorm in a bottle, which can be useful for travelling around the world. Same with the snake's foot. And I'll also need sandstorm in the bottle for the balloon variants, which can be combined to make the triple balloon, I think it is, unless you do a triple jump. You can get an achievement from it. I don't even know, to be honest. As you as you can see, the lemon came out to be useful because this vulture was being annoying, so yeah, I had to kind of run away from it because of how annoying it was being. And it still tried to chase me into the cave. Like, come on, man. You ain't winning. So I had thought there was an enchanted sword shrine uh, just here, and I'd got really disappointed when I found out there was no enchanted sword shrine. See, the enchanted sword is used for making the zenith, or one of the components for use for making the zenith, and it would have been really useful to get early game. Because if no sword shrines spawn in your world, you would have to resort to fishing, which I think the enchanted sword, sorry I forgot what it was called there, is only found in gold crates with I think about a 5% chance to get out of a gold crate. See, I'm not completely sure, I don't read the wiki. So yeah, it finally came out of that cursed cave. Probably just to find another one. And look at that, I found another cave. With another chest. Well, yeah, this one has another hit sound effect thing. Uh, I'm probably gonna gather as much chests as I can find, because see, the longer you play Terraria World, the more stuff you're gonna get. and it's just going to get really annoying to constantly have a full inventory. So it's better to have a million chests than to have a full inventory. And yeah, first purple slime of the vid. At least I think it was. Oh yeah, another spear. Yeah, this one has very bad stats. Emphasis on the yeah, that was kind of corny. So, this cave was slightly better than the other one. It had a bit more that I could find. Yeah, there was a chest up on that little island thing. I could possibly use that as like a build later in the game. Snake stuff came in use once again. The snake. Yeah, I found a boomerang in there. Used for making the enchanted boomerang. And the enchanted boomerang is used for making the triarang. Basically, it's just a really, really strong version of a boomerang. You basically super glue like 3 boomerangs together. Well, you'll end up dying in this cave, and that's why I said the money from that one slime wouldn't be in much use. Because I was kind of dumb and didn't use any potions. I mean, shame on me, because I had potions in my inventory. And I'd found some gold. So yeah, cool. Snake staff came in use again. Sigma snake staff. Though, to be honest, caving early game is my least favourite thing to do. Though everyone's got to do it, because how else are you meant to progress? And the cave bats started swarming me. I mean, who doesn't like cave bats? So yeah, immediately came to a house and died to a slime. A slime. And why does the death message say I was put on display? Yeah, star found. And enchanted boomerang acquired. So this will be pretty good since I'm doing a melee run. Though it's not true melee, so I'm just using like any melee thing that comes to use. So yeah, as we near the end of the video, I'm trying to get stone for a furnace, which you guys are probably surprised that I've not got a furnace yet, because it's one of the most important things to get in the game. And scar bombs, they just come in use so well. My favourite type of bomb. I mean, it's not like I'd use them to blow up an airport or anything. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Well, so yeah, as we near the end of the video, I'm just gonna mess around and do random stuff. See, I tried to explore, and eventually I'm probably gonna end up getting chased by some random zombie. Well, don't you look at that. You should look at that, to be honest. It's not like it's gonna do any harm. It's not like I'm in Terraria. Well, my avatar's there for a reason. Yeah, so I'm slowly and slowly going to the left. I think it's the left. I don't know. So yeah, I found the corruption. Probably never gonna go there again until next video, because it's very, very close to the end of this video. We enchanted boomerang coming in clutch. It's very epic. Yeah, never going back there until next vid. So sad. Yeah, this is what I mean by I don't like having a very full inventory. Well, it's not really that full. Oh yeah, aglet. It'll come in clutch. If I'm trying to make the Terra Spark boots, I'm gonna need the aglet, because the aglet lets you make the, I think it's the Spark boots. I don't even know what it's called. So yeah, I'm just gathering some stone for a furnace. I was quite dumb and only gathered 18 stone, when in actual fact it's 20 for a furnace. Seem to forget the name of everything. Like, good god, man. So yeah, this has been a very fun video. Hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you like my commentary. It's been fun recording my first video. Sorry for the bad quality. I'll try to get a better mic and laptop in the future. Hope you have a good day as well. Whoever's watching the video, have a good day, and don't get chased by zombies.